All right, concluding thoughts. Marriage is a risk. Even though I didn't necessarily start out this presentation with the concept of marriage, but I applied it in the sense that men tend to stay with the person that they really don't want because it's convenient. Marriage is a risk. However, failing to take the time to know the person's belief system surrounding potential is an even greater risk. You could end up marrying a counterfeit. Very important. You can end up marrying a counterfeit. And if you stay with a counterfeit, that marriage is not going to be that easy to get out of, because at some point you realize who the person was. You may not have called the person a counterfeit, but somehow you realize who the person was, and instead of getting out of the situation, taking the opportunity to get out of it, you decided to stay. Well, now you're in it, and it's not as easy to actually get out of something that you have developed in, especially when you have this mindset that I want to stick it out. I want to continue to see how this supposed love story is going to unveil itself. It's real. I know it's going to blossom. I just know it. If I just stick it out longer, I just know that it's going to work out. But there's no guarantee. There's no guarantee because you are married to a counterfeit, and eventually there's a brick wall, and there's a crossroad moment. There's a crossroad moment as well, because some people can be the death of you. Even though you may not want a divorce on your record, some people can be the death of you. If the person is showing you who they really are, and it's a violent, very self-destructive nature, and they're choosing to also cheat on you, okay, that could be your life. One of these days, that partner that you are married to could actually have her man kill you. That can definitely happen. And so sometimes you have to make a decision uh, that you don't always want to make, because you got yourself into something that is not what you're supposed to be in. And so now you're going to have to self correct. So you could end up marrying a counterfeit, which could affect your life. All right, so there are some resources that you can access via my website, reginawhitefavors.com. And then there's a blog article that I wrote back in 2022. It's interesting that I'm talking about this topic because it's not based on the blog article. I had to actually remember it. It's based upon something that I've been kind of noticing with men. I listen to a lot of videos about how men are struggling to go back. I mean, struggling with an ex, right? Because they still um, don't want to give up the ex. And then a lot of men who won't marry the real person, but will put up and tolerate the the counterfeit. And so I've just been, and then I've been watching a lot of videos about divine separation and kingdom spouse and all those types of things. And so I just decided to do this presentation. Then there's a book title that's available on Amazon as well, and Life Recovery After Romantic Haziness, Online Topics and Planning Workbook. And so you can find that on my Amazon author page. And then Regina Y Favors is www.reginawhitefavors.com. Right, so visit, subscribe, and follow. So do visit the website for more tips, strategies. There are also um, videos and downloadable documents. It's still a work in progress, but I think it'll help you to overcome life setback and pursue life recovery, which has its own process. Okay, so I thank you very much for listening. Uh, Please visit the website, visit my YouTube channel, Regina Y Favors, also for a list of videos. Thank you very much for listening.